Lynn and I are starting to discuss our plans for the Philippines, and I'm starting to check out routes. So let's talk about what our cursory plans are at this stage. I can hear the bee's nest. Wow, a lot of buzzing going on there. So what are our plans for this trip? Well, we've got 2 Balikbayan boxes first off that have gone to the Philippines. There's going to be some need to do some distribution there. The one going to Clark, straightforward, it's just going to stay there. But there is stuff that's actually in the one that's going to Cebu that needs to go back to Clark. So we will probably fly in, spend a week with our friends in Clark, fly down to Cebu, spend a week there, grab the car, and start banging our way north through Masbate and through Luzon and get up to Clark again with things like pillows. We've got some pillows that we're going to send up there for our living. Lynn and I are going to spend time in multiple locations this year. You know, here's the power of friendship, right, guys? I mean, I miss my buddy. I do. And so, you know, we're going to spend more time up there. The house is done, and this is part of the objective, is to see a lot more of the Philippines. So we're going to try and encourage them to take a trip or two with us in the 6 months that we're there. We're also going to spend some time trying to get to other islands. I want to get over and see Robert. I want to see Clarence's build. And if Ernest is underway, he's being caught up right now in the building permit stage in Cebu City. Now, unlike the province, in Cebu City, you have to wait for your permit before you start building. In the province, they're not so worried about it. And as again, we've mentioned before, make sure that your local engineering department, etc., is on board with that. Again, we had zero problems with it. As a matter of fact, because of the septic tank and the water situation, they encouraged us to get that septic tank in as fast as possible so that we could get our water connection, because you have to have a toilet on site before you're allowed to start building your home. Now, in the case of our garage, it was detached. So we were told very quickly that that detached garage is not considered a living quarter, and you can go ahead and start that one. So that's not a big problem. But getting through to some of these other islands, this is what we bought the car for, right? And this is about getting out and seeing more of the islands and doing it in an old guy safe fashion. In other words, driving only during daylight and this type of thing. Don't want to get ourselves in trouble over something that nightlife everywhere in the world, and I don't mean going clubbing and stuff, I mean the nightlife can bite you in the backside. All the darkness in the world comes out at night, not just the moon. Okay, anyway, that's some of our basic plans. Of course, we're also going to meet up with a friend of ours who's wanting to come to Canada on a student visa. Again, there's virtually zero sponsorship now in Canada. They have to come on their own accord, and so we are looking at making sure that you know, all their ducks are in a row based on the consultant that we talked to here. So everything looks good. I think we're ready to go. It's just a matter of mapping out a kind of a route so that we're not spinning our wheels and taking the same route twice. Okay, guys. Have a great one. Later, Gators.